there, fantasy owners. This is Sean, the Fantasy Ace with the hat, here to bring you the latest tips, tricks, and tools you need to dominate your leagues and contests. And this week we are talking about Texas Motor Speedway. Texas is one of those intermediate tracks, kind of like Kansas a few weeks back. So it's important to look back on past results for that race and other similar tracks in order to help make your picks this week. And other tips for this race is that track position is everything. Drivers that will stay towards the front will net you the most fantasy points. And also, don't forget to look back at the practice and qualifying speeds in order to help make your picks this week. And speaking of picks, here's my 5 spotlighted picks for Texas Motor Speedway. One of the big names to watch out for this week at Texas is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch starts all the way in the 3rd position, and he's a former winner with 8 top 5 finishes. He even has an average finish of 12.9, showcasing the fact that this is one of his better tracks and he is a great fantasy pick. And that's exactly why I like him for this week. Another name that tends to pop into the minds of fantasy owners for Texas this week is Kevin Harvick. And this is one of those types of tracks he's really good at. Kevin Harvick also starts in the 2nd position, and he has 13 top 10s at Texas. He even has an average finish of 12.6, and he was also the 2nd fastest car in first practice. If you have a fast car at this track, you're bound to do well as a fantasy pick, and that is why I like Kevin Harvick this week. Next, we have a driver that's been a little bit more under the radar, but has been consistently getting good amounts of fantasy points for owners, and that is Jamie McMurray. Jamie McMurray starts all the way back in the 27th position, which gives him good potential for finish upside. He also is the 6th fastest in the first practice, showcasing the fact that he has a real fast car. And again, you need a guy like that at Texas, because the fastest cars will go to the front, and that's what you want on your lineup. Jamie McMurray, good pick indeed. One driver that's gonna really fall under the radar this week, though, is Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson starts all the way back in the 5th position, and he also is the 4th fastest car in the first practice. But what matters most with him is he's never finished worse than 25th at Texas. This showcases the fact that he's a nice, safe pick, and you want to have at least one guy like that in your lineup this week. It's very important, so Kyle Larson is going to balance your lineup out very nicely. And now, here is the low-value pick of the week, and that is going to be Ryan Blaney. He starts in the 25th position, which gives him good potential for finish upside. He also finished 7th at Kansas a few weeks ago, which was a very similar track to Texas. And he even has 9 top 25 finishes this season, which shows that most of the time when he races, he's been good for his value, and you need a guy like that on your lineup this week. So I definitely really like Ryan Blaney for this track this week. This has been the weekly DFS NASCAR report starring me, Sean, the Fantasy Ace with the hat. And if you guys want to talk more NASCAR with me, be sure to follow me on Twitter at SeanMan247. I thank you guys so very much for watching this, and good luck!